Hey, how's it going? Vladimir Donis here. So today I wanted to come on live to talk about the offerings and different offerings that exist out in the marketplace. You have free, you have low ticket, you have mid ticket, and you also have high ticket. By the way, before I forget, if you are a coach, consultant, course creator, and or you own and operate your very own credit repair business and you would like my help as it relates to adding an additional five to $10,000 to your monthly income, you can take advantage of a free marketing optimization call by going over to vladimirAdonis.com. All right, pound live if you happen to be catching this video live. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Pound replay if you happen to be catching the replay. So essentially what I want to be able to do in this short video is go through my experience as it relates to those different offerings. And I want to go ahead and offer you some advice. And I want to tell you what some of my biggest pitfalls were as it relates to those different offerings. And, based on those different pitfalls, my goal is that you would avoid those similar, pitfalls. I believe that if you are an individual that solves a problem in the marketplace, you can be very intentional from the very start as to how you position your offering. Do you want to position your offering as someone that's going to be selling things from a low ticket standpoint? And all of these are relative, right? Because low ticket for some people may mean a couple of $100s. For other individuals, it may mean a completely different amount. So low ticket in this case, I'm going to say low ticket is just maybe less than $100. I'm going to say mid ticket is $1,000 or more. And I'm going to say, high ticket is just say 5,000 or more, just for the sake of this conversation. When I first started my first business, right, I was solving a problem in the marketplace. And that problem is people are trying to find the ideal mate, but they were having a hard time solving that ideal mate. I spent some money to start and launch that business, and it was all for free. So if someone could join that dating platform for free, they can connect with other people, they can find their ideal people for free. From a monetization standpoint, my idea was, hey, you know what? Dating is very popular. So because dating is very popular, I'm going to end up getting thousands of people. And when I get these thousands of people, then at some point, hey, how's it going, Amy? Then at some point, I may be able to monetize, my business. Guess what happened though, right? I ran that business for probably about 2 years, give or take, and I never had the opportunity to monetize that business. Yet, I probably spent, I don't know, maybe close to $80,000 on that business because my model was a free model and I never had the opportunity to monetize that business. Well, later on, I started to learn direct response marketing, and I just started to kind of just expand my wings as it relates to learning other businesses. And it turns out that there was an individual, there were probably hundreds of those people, but I learned that there was an individual that was selling dating advice, and that person was selling, right? So the keyword is that person was selling dating advice at the low ticket range. And from what I can see from some of the information that was out in the marketplace, this person did very well, financially. So the only difference between that person and me essentially is that that person decided that, hey, I'm going to solve a problem in the marketplace, but instead of providing that service for free, I'm going to say, yes, I can help you to solve this problem. You need a mate. You don't want to be alone. You want to double your dating. I'm going to charge you for it. And so because that person decided to charge for what it is that they were doing from a monetization standpoint, they were able to monetize their business. They were able to do just that much, better. So when I learned that, I thought to myself, man, you mean to tell me that I could have started the monetization process a lot sooner? But then again, that lesson still didn't 100% sink in, to be honest with you, because then I started offering my marketing. I started offering my knowledge and my expertise around marketing, and I started offering it from let's just say that knowledge did sink in, right? Because the second time around, instead of me having a completely free model, I went to a model where I was offering a very low ticket model. I went to a model where I was offering people $9 a month, right, for information and or for knowledge. And that did, okay. And I was sharing some valuable information that I had learned along the way. And I decided to go the low ticket route. And, guess what? People paid for that low ticket route. So then, I started to kind of just gain some more momentum. I started to become a little bit more, comfortable. And I kid you not, some of the same information that I was sharing at the $9 rate, right? So $9 a month, people was paying for this information. That same information, people are paying thousands of dollars for it. So, at the end of the day, if I had decided from a positioning standpoint that, what, I want to go ahead and position this information for, a couple of $1,000, as opposed to let me position that information for just, $9 a month, then I would have done a little bit better, right? So all of this stuff is all relative, right? Depending on the person's goal and depending on what it is that they want to do. And the reason why this is on my mind today, I've had the opportunity to have a handful of conversations, this week with some people who have some income goals. I just say that they want to make a certain amount every single month. And the way that they're trying to meet that goal is by using an ebook. Ebook is only, I don't know, maybe $7, $8, $9 to try and meet that goal. And the thing that I've encouraged those individuals to do is, what, hey, the fact that you're solving this problem in this ebook, you can go ahead and package that same information, and from a delivery standpoint, deliver it in a different way. And if you deliver it or if you position it in a different way, you can probably charge $1,000 for that exact same, information. And I was able to share that information with those individuals based on my knowledge and based on my journey, right? My journey of, hey, charging nothing to charging a little bit, and to seeing that people will pay for the same information so long as it's packaged in a different way. So, for you, right, it's up to you to decide how do you want to package it. Now, I must say that depending on, regardless of what the business model is, sometimes you do have to provide free information. You do have to provide free content. Kind of like what I'm doing now. What I'm doing now is I'm providing free information. I'm providing free content as a way to deliver value to allow people to make what I call micro commitments with me. And then those micro commitments will lead to bigger commitments. So I believe that it's, especially in the information world, in the world of coaching, consulting, and that type of stuff, it's very hard for you to not provide any information whatsoever for free and be very, very, very successful. So I believe that there's some component of free that you do have to offer for goodwill purposes, to build a rapport, and then allow that to be able to kind of just gain and make some, momentum for you. I think the difference with me today, as opposed to when I first started, right, there was no monetization plan in the immediate. My monetization plan was going to be later down the line, and guess what? Later down the line didn't come. Whereby now, right, my monetization plan exists at the end of my marketing funnel, meaning that someone could enter my marketing funnel for free. They can gain free information, but at the end, right, there is an opportunity for that person to engage in or to do business with me. Whereby with my dating site, that opportunity didn't exist in my entire marketing funnel, and it was something that was going to be existing later down the line. So, you decide. The thing that I want you to walk away with is, if you have, information that you are offering, say for $9, $10, from an ebook standpoint, provided you package that information in a different way, that same information could be worth thousands of dollars, provided that is something that you want to do, and provided you want to go ahead and package it. And the reason why I am saying that is because that is something that could allow you to reach your goals just that much faster. So you decide: free, low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket. And if you need help with packaging any of that stuff, you have a knowledge and or an expertise that solve a problem in the marketplace, and you want to know how to package it properly to be able to meet your goals just that much faster, go over to VladimirAdonis.com. Pound live if you're tuning in live, let me know where you're tuning in from. Pound replay if you are catching the replay. That's all I have for you for now. I'll talk to you soon.